Welcome, everybody. Joe Hampson. He donated for me to do a Kiss Greatest Hits, only using songs from the first 6 albums, and it has to be 16 songs. There's plenty of good ones I left off because Kiss has, like, man, those first 6 albums, I can only pick like maybe 2 or 3 songs I don't like off those 6 albums. Because there's some solid rock and roll going on. And I don't think Kiss has ever topped, the first Kiss albums. I love Dynasty, and I love, Creatures, Lick It Up, even The Elder. But no, my favorite is the first 6 Kiss albums, up to Love Gun, which actually is the only real Kiss albums, really, with all, members playing on them. Maybe a song here and there Ace didn't play on, but for the most part, all the way up to Love Gun, it was the 4 of them. And wow, that's the best music they did, in my opinion. And what do they do when they get back together in 97, 98? They don't have Ace and Peter hardly on the album. Yeah, way to go, Kiss. What a great move for an idiot. All right, so it's 16 songs, and I think the perfect opener for this would be Detroit Rock City, which is my favorite song from Paul Stanley, and I think Paul Stanley wrote the best songs in the 70s. So there you go. Detroit Rock City at number 1. At number 2, Deuce. 1-2 punch of 2 opening tracks, one after the other. Be a great follow-up. And then you got Love Gun. Yeah, go right into it, man. Another perfect Paul Stanley song. Love Gun. And then from Love Gun, you go to Cold Gin. Yeah, go back to that first album. If I had my way, I would use the mix that's on double platinum for all the songs on here from the first album, because I like those versions better. Cold Gin at number 5. Another Ace song, Shock Me, with Ace singing. Killer tune. Alright, after that, God of Thunder. Yeah, man, slow it down a little bit with that menacing studio version. I love that menacing studio version. And I love the ripping live version, but I would want all this to be studio, the whole greatest hits shebang. So yeah, God of Thunder, number 6. Number 7, Parasite, man. Definitely got to be in here. The greatest songs ever. And I do prefer the live version, but I want this all to be studio. And I love the studio version too. Great stuff. All right, at number 8, Love Her All I Can. Throw in a real deep track on here. A deep track that rips. Yeah, Love Her All I Can. All right, number 9. The song that started off for me, man. This is a song that made me a metal and hard rock fan. Total game changer. I Want You. Perfect song. And then at number 10, let's go with a killer. Probably my second favorite opening track from any Kiss album, and that is I Stole Your Love. That's right. I Stole Your Love is at number 10. Alright, number 11. Let's go back, man, to more classic Paul. Strutter off the first album. I would love, if it was possible, to put Strutter 78. I like that version more. Alright, next. Number 12. Dr. Love. Calling Dr. Love. Classic, man. Amazing tune. I remember in the 80s, like when I saw the Creature of the Night tour, they played it on. Hell yeah. Then I didn't see them play Dr. Love all the way up to Hot in the Shade. I mean, Lick It Up, Animalize, Asylum, Crazy Nights. They never played Dr. Love, man. I was like, what the hell? One of their best damn songs. Definitely up there in at least top 5 of Gene songs, in my opinion. Dr. Love at number 13. 100,000 Years off the first album. If I can have the double platinum version, I would appreciate it. Classic fucking tune. 100,000 Years at number 14. Let's go into another deep track with Mr. Peter Criss and an Ace Frehley written song called Strange Ways. Man, I love that song. Put it like toward the end, man, to freak people out. You know, you listen to Kiss, yeah. Then you get this doomy, heavy song that's pretty much heavier than anything on here, man. One of the heaviest Kiss songs ever. And that solo, unbelievable. So awesome. At number 14, Strange Ways. All right, number 15, Making Love. With that ripping, one of my favorite ripping Ace Frehley guitar solos. Another amazing Paul Stanley written song. Just rips. An amazing tune. And yeah, it's the second to last. And there's only one song to end a Kiss album representing the first 6 albums. And that is, my opinion, the greatest Kiss song of the 70s. The best Kiss song out of all 6 of these albums. Talking about Black Diamond, of course. That will end the album, man. And yeah, I would like it with the double platinum version. And instead of, you know, at the very end when it goes back to the intro, life is only begun, you know. And then it goes back into the song and it fades out. I would like it to end without the band coming back in. That would be the most awesome Kiss greatest hits from the 70s. So Joe, I hope you enjoyed my Kiss greatest hits. And thank you so much, my friend. And thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And ring that little notification bell. I would appreciate that. And hey, leave your greatest hits below if you would like. You know, what would be your 16 songs to represent the first 6 albums? Let me know. I like reading stuff like that. And also, like this video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob.